Yeah, testing. Yo, it's your boy Jermz from Jermz Boxing, aka Jermsterdamus, the Boxing Prophet. I know it's been a minute since I get you guys on my predictions, but I'm just gonna jump face first into it. Have you guys seen that one fight, Johnny Gonzalez versus Abner Mares? You know, at first I expected Abner Mares to. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. I mean, he was poised himself. He was boxing, being the boxer puncher, and Johnny Gonzalez. You know, the thing about Johnny Gonzalez, he's like the very poor man's Juan Manuel Marquez, and what he did was he kind of like boxed and kind of lured what's his name, Abner Mares, into becoming the slugger. And in the first round, and out of nowhere, he kind of did the Oscar De La Hoya left hook, where he kind of teased Abner Mares to come step forward, and when he stepped forward, he just checks him with a hook, with a left hook, a check left hook, and boom, right on the tip of the chin. Abner Mares couldn't even recuperate. He got up and he got walloped, bam, boom, and he got folded in half, like literally folded. And round one was a blowout. So there's gonna be a second one, a sequel. You know, Johnny Gonzalez being the champion that he is, you know, paying the respect to Abner Mares for taking the first fight in the first place. You know, saying, okay, you know, you got the rematch, I knocked you out, I can do it again. That's the kind of confidence that Johnny Gonzalez has. Johnny with a J-H, what is it, J-H, Y-O, and whatever, Johnny, whatever, it's misspelled. Oh yeah, was it a J-H-O-N-N-Y, whatever, but you know, he's proud of that misspell that his mom did, you know, so he wears that proudly. He says it's unique. But anyways, you know, just a side note, nobody gives a shit. But yeah, Jermz Boxing, about to jump on the next one. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I didn't even tell you the winner of that one. I believe that Abner Mares he's a student, you know, so he's gonna study Johnny Gonzalez is gonna study him, because Johnny Gonzalez is not really known as a big puncher. You know, he just times really good. You know, I think he has Bernstein in his corner, but he's just a really good timer. Just, you know, like I said, like a very poor man's Juan Manuel Marquez. But you know, I believe that Abner Mares is gonna do his homework and outbox Johnny Gonzalez. Johnny Gonzalez, I don't think he's gonna find that lightning in a bottle again. If he does it, then Abner Mares really has to go to school. But I really believe that Abner Mares will come back, as he always came back, and every fight comes back smarter and stronger. So I expect him to do the same thing here. Okay, what was another one? Oh yeah, Mayweather is asking his Facebook fans, Twitter fans, who he should fight, Maidana or he should fight Canelo. My bad. Floyd Mayweather fight Maidana, or what's his name? Or Amir Khan, okay, you know, on, you know, like a poll, and I guess Amir Khan is winning on the poll, you know, but a lot of boxing fans really want to see Maidana go at it, you know, see if Mayweather can handle that kind of pressure right now. But it looks like it's gonna be Khan, but if it turns out that it's Maidana, then I'll come back with another prediction, hopefully. But what's it called? I'll just say it's going to be Khan, because that's where the big money's at. Less risk, bigger money. You see, a lot of people don't like this fight because they think that, oh, Khan is washed up, he's a has-been or whatever. But you got to remember, Khan, they say he has a shaky chin. Mayweather doesn't have he doesn't have Mayorga knuckles or Roberto Duran thumpers either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he doesn't have power. He's got pop. But I think he's okay. Amir Khan does have shaky chin, but he's more jittery when he's up against a boxer. When the other person has power, it kind of throws Amir Khan out of his game plan, and Amir Khan goes into jitterbug mode, and defensive, no head movement mode, and yeah, that's what it's gonna. That's you know, basically Amir Khan. I believe that Amir Khan, you know, this is gonna be a tougher fight than a lot of people are gonna anticipate. I believe that Amir Khan has the style to give Mayweather a couple, you know, some problems, because Mayweather's not gonna run. He's not gonna run. Maybe he'll run, but if he, you know, let's just say they both come in as themselves. Okay, if Mayweather does run, or Amir Khan starts, you know, stalking or whatever, I believe that Floyd is gonna do a lot of defense in early rounds, because Amir Khan likes to do the volume punching. He likes to shoe shine. He likes to, you know, he likes to come up and off the gate, likes to just unload right away. You know what I mean? Likes to bust his nut, and sometimes it backfires on him, and that's why he gets clobbered, like how we did with Maidana and how we did with what's it called? I forgot. Oh yeah, Danny Garcia, and what the other guy from DC, Patterson, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So let's just say I believe that he's going to be handcuffing Floyd Mayweather like the first 6 rounds. You know, it's going to be exciting. You know, Mayweather's going to be given a pretty good show. It's a tougher task than he expected, but come round 5, round 6, Mayweather, you know, doing the leads right hands that he always does. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You know, he's always like doing the shoulder. You know what I mean? Though, so he's so quick that you don't even have a chance to blink. You know, and Amir Khan not moving his head much. You know, he's gonna. I see Amir Khan eating that shit like Skittles. You know, Mayweather just feeding it to him. So I believe Mayweather, at the end of the day, after the second half of the fight, he will be hurting Amir Khan. And there's going to be a special moment where Amir Khan gets dropped by a Mayweather check left hook. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like how we did with Corrales. You know, I just believe the styles. I keep seeing a knockdown, maybe even a knockout, but I don't think it'll go that far. If it is, it's going to be like a Ricky Hatton knockout. You know, when it's late and then he gets Amir Khan kind of tired, that kind of knockout. But I don't believe it's going to happen. But I do believe that Floyd's going to knock him down a la Diego Corrales. Anyways, on to the next fight: Pacquiao versus Bradley. Pacquiao versus Bradley. You know, Pacquiao. I saw him with Rios, and you tell you the truth, with Rios, you know, Rios is not the fancy fighter. He's not that polished, but he was getting at Pacquiao. Pacquiao should have you know, had an easier time with Rios, as you know, as finesse as Pacquiao is. But after that knockout, that kind of flash to your brain, it kind of concussion. It changes a fighter, changes the spirit of a fighter. You know, it kind of breaks you, shatters you. So he's trying to come back, and I saw a couple flaws with, you know, a couple steps slower in the Rios fight. So I was like, all right, you know, it's not as sharp as it used to be. He's kind of a sitting duck when, you know, against power punchers. You know, so if he comes with Timothy Bradley, who's bringing it, Timothy Bradley is red hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's red hot. I probably predicted one of the most comical predictions, saying that Manuel Marquez would be able to knock out Timothy Bradley. Yeah, if he would have landed a punch. You know, Timothy Bradley outboxed the master boxer, so I think he already grew from the first Pacquiao fight and then the Marquez fight, and I believe that Timothy Bradley's gonna fight a really disciplined fight and actually outbox Pacquiao clean this time. I know I might be putting my foot in my mouth. I keep wanting Pacquiao to knock him out, but I don't see Timothy Bradley getting hurt. I don't see Pacquiao really like trying to engage with Timothy Bradley, because Timothy Bradley can't hurt Pacquiao, you know, now. So I think that Timothy Bradley might squeeze out a split decision. You know, they might give it to Pacquiao. Don't get me wrong. You know, there is a chance Pacquiao can win. Okay, yeah, I would say Pacquiao can win, but right now I think that Timothy Bradley would really outbox Pacquiao this time, like, clear. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail because I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I'm being realistic with the kind of punch that he suffered and the kind of performance that he did with Rios. It wasn't it wasn't clean or anything. There were some punches that shouldn't wobble Pacquiao that wobbled Pacquiao in that Rios fight. So I'm just going off of, you know, their last performances. Everybody's as good as their last performance. Not all the time, but you know what I mean. Most of the time. But yeah. Anyways, what was the other one? Oh yeah. Martinez versus Cotto. That one was gonna. That was like a styles fight right there, man. Like, at first, I first heard the Cotto Martinez. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a classic. But then I really started thinking about it and started seeing how the decline of Cotto's career, and started thinking about his performance against what was it? Not Trout. Was it Austin Trout? Austin Trout. Was it Trout or Traverse? One of those. Anyways, yeah, Austin Trout. How he was like, kind of like, they had kind of a similar style as Martinez, but Martinez is a lot bigger and he is a lot stronger. And you know, but Cotto, I can see Cotto trying to box in, trying to, you know, he's not gonna be able to get those. If he does do the left hooks to the stomach, you know, like his old school style, and try to break down Martinez, I can see him do that. But I you know what I mean, if Cesar Chavez Jr., who I believe is like a big Cotto, barely got to Sergio Martinez at the end of the rounds, you know, because he's got the reach. Sergio Martinez fights with his hands down from the outside all night, and he will be peppering, peppering Cotto. Cotto try to come in. I see Cotto's face starts like falling apart. I almost see a knockout from Sergio Martinez, where their moment. I know this. I'm going to predict a knockout. Martinez from outside just hitting Cotto with a good counter left uppercut and hurting Cotto coming in. You know what I mean? I really see Martinez hurting Cotto coming in. The way that he fights and the way that Cotto fights with this, you know, with his peekaboo style like this, you know, he's very open to uppercuts the way he was with Pacquiao, the way he was with Margarito. And I see, what's his name, Sergio Martinez with his hands down, you know, keep peppering him, pow, you know how he peppers an occasional uppercut from the outside, and those are deadly. Those are the kind that iced Paul Williams, you know what I'm saying? In one punch, you know. So I see Cotto get iced in this fight against that's if Martinez doesn't fall apart by then. Anyways, the next fight is gonna be a titanic fight, Mexican versus Mexican. Canelo Alvarez versus Alfredo Angulo. Now this fight is gonna be like colossal, so big that it's gonna be in the theaters. That's maybe how we're gonna watch it. I want to, but you know, one fighter who goes forward and drops bombs, and the other fighter that drops bombs, and you know, nobody goes backwards. The only one that will go backwards would be Canelo, but eventually he'll step toe to toe and go against Angulo. I can see Angulo dropping Canelo in the first round, hurting Canelo, and Canelo hurting Angulo, both of them going back and forth. I see a Pavlik versus Miranda part 2, like a rebirth of that, or maybe even a Mexican Hagler Hearns, a Hagler Herno, you know what I'm saying? Like atomic bombs back and forth, seesaw. But eventually I see Alfredo Angulo, you know, those 2 years in that camp, immigration camp, really took a lot out of him, because he was a step behind. You know, when he fought, what was it, Eddie's Lara, you know, his eye fell apart. When his eye, you know, falls apart like that, you know, within this year, it's gonna start coming back, and I feel like his eyes start gonna bother him. This time with Canelo, and eventually Canelo's gonna knock out the dog in the round 10. Okay, so I can see if the dog really gets in there and digs that body hook, those crunches, those ribs, clack. If it really he can really make some horchata with this cinnamon, you know, and the dog will be drinking some horchata, but not this time. I think I made a prediction from before that you know that Angulo would have knocked out what's his name, Canelo, but you know, this is later, after the whole immigration camp thing, after the whole war, the last war that Angulo had, and after the whole that loss that Canelo had. He's gonna be really angry coming back this time, and he's really big. He's a really big boy, you know. He's a middleweight. This is a middleweight versus a junior middleweight. Okay, Angulo's gonna go up, so this is gonna be a war, but. I mean, what is he a middle? Yeah, that's right. But anyways, well, I think they're both junior middleweights. So I might, my bad. I think I might be misunderstanding. Yeah, they're both junior middleweights. I think, but I just believe that Angulo is naturally a lot bigger. I mean, a lot, you know, shorter or whatever, muscularly smaller than Canelo. Canelo has that European blood in him, with that red hair, that Irish / Mexican. Man, you got Irish and Mexican, it's like getting whiskey and tequila together. Whew, that's a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's Irish. I'm just saying that red hair didn't come from what's her name? That red hair, Lilith or whatever. Anyways, yeah, bring him some help. That's for that. Canelo, you know, he grew. I mean, with the Mayweather fight, everybody knew, all the pros knew that exactly how that fight was gonna end. And you know, it's not that Canelo was, you know, overrated. I just think that they threw him to Mayweather a little too soon. They should have thrown him with anyways, speaking of Mayweather wannabe, did you see that fight with Maidana and fucking Broner, Adrian Broner got beat like a boner, and you know, at first, Broner tried to do the whole Mayweather slipping, but Maidana's awkwardness went back to the old Maidana that went up against Victor Ortiz and walloped and clapped and did the whole Carlos Mausa on what's his name, on Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner tried to play it off, went behind Maidana and tried to hump him from behind, and everybody booed him, and then Maidana just kept kicking his ass, got that tattoo gun in his waistline and kept boom shooting him, and Adrian Broner just eventually bent over, and Maidana went behind him and did a a revenge hunt, chinga tu madre, and then boom, that was it. And then at the end of the day, walloped Adrian Broner a couple times and basically exposed him. But the other guy, Keith Thurman, that was nothing to expose. That guy is a real deal. Him and Golovkin. You know, if Golovkin goes up against Martinez, Martinez is in trouble. I think Golovkin is the next big thing. But you know what I'm saying? He has a good chin. He went to war and back. You know, he's gotten hurt. He's fought through adversary, and he can calculate you and runners, no problem. Anyways, Jermz Boxing, Jermz the Boxing Prophet. Let me know what you guys want. Go to my Facebook, Jermz, Facebook.com, Jermz.boxing, whatever. Alright, peace.